Gina Carano will roast Kathleen Kennedy's Lucasfilm with massive legal update. I'm going to go ahead and get right into this. So, welcome back to Views with Hughes, Culture and News. This is Jerome Hughes, and before we continue, I want to apologize to you all from the previous video on this topic. The audio quality was bad, but I did get it better this time and stuff. So, yeah, want to go ahead and talk about this again and expound more on it once again. So, let's go ahead and just simply get right into it. Now, sorry to sound like a broken record and everything, but Gina Carano's lawsuit against Disney and Lucasfilm, and particularly how Kathleen Kennedy, the president of Lucasfilm, has been a part of this controversy, is at the forefront. Now, we're going to get into this, but first, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification for more truth bombs about Gina Carano and Kathleen Kennedy's, feud. Okay, so basically, Gina Carano from The Mandalorian, as you all remember, where she played Cara Dune. In 2021, Disney decided to go ahead and give her the boot because she dared to go ahead and share her thoughts on social media when it comes to politics. Excuse me. And what were these thoughts? Well, Gina Carano made a comparison about how conservatives are often treated in today's America, likening it to how Jews were being treated during the Holocaust. Now, before you jump the gun, I'm not here to actually debate the analogy, but talk about the bigger picture here. The freedom of speech, as well as corporate hypocrisy under Kathleen Kennedy's leadership over at Lucasfilm, okay? But here's what's been happening basically just to bring you up to speed with Gina Carano's lawsuit. Now, as of the latest updates, which, by the way, were in early 2025 right now, so this is current. A federal judge decided that Gina Carano's case can move forward and stuff as reported last year. Judge Sherlyn Peace Garnett was like, let's not dismiss this just yet. We need to see first the First Amendment, if the First Amendment really protects employees from being fired or for their political views, especially in cases involving Gina Carano and decisions made by Kathleen Kennedy, okay? But that's pretty huge right there. It means that we might actually see a courtroom battle on whether companies like Lucasfilm under Kathleen Kennedy can actually silence their employees for just simply having the wrong kind of opinion in their eyes. Now, the lawsuit itself involving Gina Carano is set to go on trial on September 29th, 2025, this year. And Disney tried to get this case thrown out, but nope. The judge said not so fast. Now, they even asked for a stay of proceedings and an interlocutory appeal, try saying that 5 times fast, but again got denied. Now, this tells me that the court sees some merit in what Gina Carano's team is arguing against Kathleen Kennedy's leadership. Now, Gina Carano's lawsuit points out some of her male co-stars expressed political views that were just as, if not more controversial, but on a different political spectrum, yet they didn't face the same consequences under Kathleen Kennedy's watch. Now, it's like if you're a woman or if your politics are in line with the Hollywood elite, you're out, okay? That's not just unfair, it's discrimination and hypocrisy, plain and simple. And it's all happening under Kathleen Kennedy, as you all know. Now, speaking of fairness, someone big is backing Gina Carano in this fight, none other than Elon Musk. Now, remember, when he said that he'd fund legal battles for people discriminated against for their ex-posts, y'all remember that, right? Well, he's walking in support of Gina Carano. Now, this isn't just about money. It's about taking a stand for free speech against decisions that's made by Kathleen Kennedy. All right. And Gina Carano even made a tweet about this, well, a post on X about this, sharing an update about it. And Gina Carano's lawsuit against Disney and Lucasfilm, spearheaded by Kathleen Kennedy, is just simply more than just a legal tussle over a TV show role. It's about the right to speak, to think, to be individuals in a world that's increasingly trying to homogenize our thoughts under Kathleen Kennedy's direction. But I want to go ahead and also go back to that post on X that Gina Carano posted. And it says there that, just a little update on my lawsuit against Disney Lucasfilm. The case continues to move forward, and I anticipate having a more substantive update in the next few weeks. Now, I'll be here to report on that as well. Now, we remain determined, and my team has been exceptional in honoring the court and respecting the process. I'm very proud to have this team. And then she also including the handle of the team itself. She also thanked them for thanked the fans for the continued support on the X, and then she also was also appreciative of Cara Dune Day that took place this past weekend. Now, back to the story itself. Whether you agree with Gina Carano's analogy or not, now the principle here is clear. We must protect the right to speak our minds, especially when it's not the popular opinion, and especially when it comes to, the decisions that's made by none other than people like Kathleen Kennedy. You see, when Gina Carano was fired, it wasn't just, about just one person losing a job. Excuse me. It was a signal to everyone else in the industry itself. If you step out of line of woke ideology, if you don't conform to the woke narratives that are currently in vogue, you could be next. Now, this isn't just about Gina Carano or Kathleen Kennedy. It's about every creative person, every artist, every actor who might one day find themselves in a similar position for even daring to go ahead and voice an unpopular opinion. Now, the particular implications of Gina Carano's lawsuit against the backdrop of Kathleen Kennedy's term at Lucasfilm could just simply set the precedents that's, far beyond the entertainment industry itself. Now, imagine if you're working at any company and you post something on social media that's controversial or simply not in line with the corporate ethos. I'm pretty sure some of you all might be experiencing that right now. Should your job be on the line because of it? Now, this is the core of what Gina Carano and her legal team are fighting for. The right to personal expression without professional repercussions, okay? Now, when Kathleen Kennedy decided to go ahead and let Gina Carano go, it actually sparked a massive debate about cancel culture, freedom of speech, and, even the role of corporations in policing thought. Now, it's not just conservatives who should be worried. It's anyone who values the freedoms to go ahead and speak their truth, speak their minds. But remember, today is Gina Carano. Tomorrow, it could be, someone from any political spectrum or none at all. Someone who's apolitical, by the way. And there was also the public reaction where social media has been ablaze with discussion about Gina Carano's situation itself. Now, we saw the big divide, those who support her right to speak, those who believe she crossed the line, and also those who just see this as yet another example of Hollywood's hypocrisy under Kathleen Kennedy's regime. Now, this case has united people in their concern over the power dynamics in entertainment itself, where people like Kathleen Kennedy, who's also a key figure, has the ability to shape not just films, but careers and public discourse. Okay. Now, the Gina Carano lawsuit itself is a David versus Goliath scenario. Gina Carano, backed by Elon Musk's promise to go ahead and support those who were wronged by social media backlash, going up against, Disney and Lucasfilm with Kathleen Kennedy at the helm. Now, it's not about that's not only legal rights, but about cultural warfare over what's acceptable to say in the public sphere. Now, as I said earlier, the trial date is set, and as we approach September 29, 2025, the anticipation builds. Now, will this case lead to a reevaluation of how companies like those under Kathleen Kennedy's oversight handle dissent within their ranks, or will it be another example of corporate might winning over individual rights? Now, let's be honest here. Gina Carano's struggles against the decisions made by Kathleen Kennedy over at Lucasfilm is just an example of broader fights for free speech, individuality, and the right to disagree. Now, whether you're on one side of this debate or the other, this case should matter to you because, for one, it's about the kind of society we want to live in, one where diverse opinions can coexist, or one where conformity is basically the price of participation. All right, but let's not stop there. I mean, let's also think about the broader implications for society. Now, if Gina Carano can be let go from her role for simply expressing her views, what does that say about our workplaces? Are they truly places where diversity of thought is celebrated, or are they just simply just echo chambers where only the approved narrative is allowed to resonate? Now, Kathleen Kennedy's, actions have placed a huge spotlight on these questions, making us all ponder the role of leadership and, just simply defining cultural norms within the companies themselves. But more to this case isn't just about just one actress or one executive. It's a mirror reflecting our societal values. Now, are we moving towards a world where freedom of speech is actually ruined for the sake of corporate image, or can we maintain the essence of free society where individuals can simply express their thoughts without fear of losing their livelihood? Okay. But the conversation around Gina Carano and Kathleen Kennedy has extended beyond the courtroom into living rooms, workplaces, and even social media feeds. Now, it's a dialogue about the balance between personal expression and professional responsibility, okay? About where the line should be drawn and who gets to draw it. Now, it's also a reminder that in the age of digital footprints, every post or statement can become a battleground for these particular ideas and stuff. And that's not surprising right there. So, yeah, basically, as we await for the trial, we're left to actually think these questions. Should companies have the right to fire someone like Gina Carano for their political views under someone like Kathleen Kennedy? Now, is this a battle worth fighting? The answers to these questions will shape not just the entertainment industry as a whole, but the broader landscape of free speech in the workplace. Okay, and remember, this isn't just about one actress or one company. It's about all of us. It's about the kind of world we want to live in, where the right to speak our minds is safeguarded, not stifled. Okay, so yeah, what do you think? Should companies have the right to fire someone like Gina Carano for simply their political views under someone like Kathleen Kennedy? I mean, is this battle worth even fighting for? Let me know your thoughts about this in the comments below. Also, be sure to include any additional details or thoughts you may have in this particular topic. If you enjoyed what was shared in this video, go ahead and smash the like button and share the video far wide across social media. And if you haven't done so already, and you enjoyed all the content that I put out there, go ahead, subscribe to the channel, click the bell notification so that way you'll be notified of future uploads and updates. Till then, peace.